I'm not somebody who obsesses over Hello Kitty, but I do love Alice in Wonderland, so I kind of couldn't resist Hello Kitty and Alice in Wonderland. As you can imagine, this is the story of Alice in Wonderland, but with Hello Kitty as Alice. And I have to say, it's pretty well, no, it's relatively accurate to the traditional story by Lewis Carroll, but it starts off very closely to the story. And obviously, because this is condensed into about 30 minutes, there are, things that are maybe taking longer to develop than I would have liked, and there are things that are kind of brushed over, and certainly things that are omitted. But generally speaking, if, like me, you love finding new versions of Alice in Wonderland that you've never seen, Hello Kitty is pretty adorable. The basic concept is the same, of course. She goes down a rabbit hole, she drinks a potion, she meets the Red Queen, and I will say there's at one point, and I don't know if this is a quote from the book, it could be, so it could be the book I'm making fun of, but the quote is, I've never met somebody who's served imaginary tea and biscuits before, or something like that. And I just thought, every young child serves imaginary tea and biscuits. So that kind of made me smile. I think even when this was written, that would have been the case. But it's beautifully animated, it's very colourful, it's adorable, it is sickly sweet in certain places. And maybe not the best advice. There is one point where she says it smells like orange juice, so it must be fine to drink. That's not the best advice, but obviously what happens to her afterwards should be a warning to not follow that advice. But it's quite cute. Generally, the narrative is very recognisable as Alice in Wonderland. The pacing is okay in parts, but as I said, certain things seem to last longer than I would have liked, and certain things were glossed over. But when you're trying to condense a story into 30 minutes, then it's not too bad a job. And I think they got all of the key elements in there, and I liked the scenes with the Red Queen. I thought they were particularly engaging, and painting the roses red. All of the key elements, I think, were in there. If you're looking for an Alice in Wonderland that you haven't seen, and you haven't seen this one, whether or not you like Hello Kitty, I'd say give it a watch because it is cute. It's very sweet, and it's good fun. I think maybe don't take it too seriously. If you're a seasoned Alice in Wonderland viewer, or indeed reader, maybe go in with a slightly open mind. But generally speaking, I found Hello Kitty and Alice in Wonderland to be rather sweet, easy to watch, a little wholesome, a little quirky, and definitely something that I'm happy to recommend.